GCOM impasse, a recipe for gridlock. North Rhymeville shooting leaves 1 dead and 3 injured. In the region, foreigners flee leaving high-powered rifles in Trinidad, and internationally, chaos in Hong Kong as police fire tear gas and rubber bullets. Greetings and welcome. Welcome to this edition of Headline News Update. I am Bibi Backus. Thank you for joining us. The Guyana Elections Commission has started house-to-house registration, and persons have mixed views. While some persons are eager to get registered, some are opposed to that activity. Former Army Chief of Staff Brigadier Mark Phillips said that the current house-to-house registration is unconstitutional. In a Facebook post last Saturday, Phillips said to conduct house-to-house registration is a violation of our Constitution, and it is contrary to the CCJ ruling and its consequential order. President David Granger said he will proclaim a date for elections when GCOM advises him that it is in a state of readiness for the conduct of credible, fair, and free elections. GCOM is still without a chairman. A 29-year-old man well known to the police is shot dead, while his brother and 2 others narrowly escaped death. Esther Sobers reports.
1 is dead and several injured in the Festival City North Romville shootout. Leon Duncan, called Whistle, was gunned down late Sunday evening, while his brother and 2 other men were injured in the incident. Duncan, 29 of Festival City, was shot while in the company of his brother, Shaquille Duncan, and 2 other men, who have been identified as Orande Gordon of Nutmeg Street and Lance Simon of North Romville. According to reports, approximately 22 hours, the group of young men were playing a game of cards at a culvert in Williamstadt Street, Festival City, a short distance from Duncan's home, when a carload of men drove up and opened fire on them. The shooting was said to be gang-related. Leon is believed to have died on the spot. A car matching description of the one used in the shooting and containing spent and live shells and a magazine was later found by the police. No arrests have been made as investigations continue. For Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. Coming up after the break, GCOM impasse, a recipe for gridlock, and a maternity waiting room in Anai.
It's here again, the clearance Mega Mountain Sale, happening for 1 day only, Friday, July the 26th. Come down and enjoy 50% off selected items store-wide. Not forgetting an early 25% discount off all back-to-school items. For men, come down and enjoy 50% off Levi's jeans, sneakers, Kenneco shoes, dress shirts, jerseys, short pants, and everything you need to give you that sizzling summer look. Not forgetting you ladies, enjoy 50% off selected sneakers, tops, dresses, jeans, short pants, shoes, and a whole lot more. Remember, this sale happens for 1 day only, Friday, the 26th of July. So make your way down to clearance and enjoy this amazing summer deal. Clearance, always keeping you in style.
Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have so much waste to dispose of in the landfill? Well, composting can help us reduce the waste we dispose of by turning our organic waste into compost, which can be used to improve the quality of our soil.
Composting is very simple and convenient.
You can compost using organic waste such as vegetable skins,
or fallen leaves and cut grass, and put this in a composting bin or pile.
Compost can help your garden grow healthy plants while reducing your volume of waste. It's a really good way to keep our communities clean and healthy.
So, let's all start composting our waste.
Find out how easy it is Call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.ui. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
Apostle Wade Ridley, founder of Restoration and Life Ministries, invites you to our 12th anniversary celebration taking place at the sanctuary located at 3864-3865 Caneview Avenue, South Rhinebelt Gardens, between David Rose and Green Hart Streets. Featuring our guest speaker, Apostle Claude Brooks. Come and enjoy music, dance. It's taking place Sunday, July 28th at 4 p.m. It's Restoration and Life Ministries' 12th anniversary celebration. All are welcome.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Welcome back. Expectant mothers in the Rupununi area will have a place to reside as they await delivery. Esther Sobers reports.
The Yvonne Jacobus Maternity Waiting Home in Anai was officially commissioned and will strategically serve expectant mothers in the North Rupununi district. The facility can house 7 mothers at a time. At the official commissioning ceremony, Minister of Public Health, Valda Lawrence, noted that the maternity home will be easily accessible for patients.
All of those medical things that has been happening is that of access to health services. Access. If we put a health center in a place where our women have to walk for miles or go on an ATV or on a bicycle, then we ain't doing nothing. All we are doing is helping to push her over the brink.
Minister Lawrence also noted that the ministry has recorded a steady decline in maternity deaths. However, she assured that more will be done until the death rate is brought down to 0. Minister of Indigenous Peoples Affairs, Sidney Alicock, expressed steps that will be taken towards preserving the life of Indigenous women.
This will not be the only activity that will collaborate with the Ministry of Public Health, but we will continue to join forces to put together many other initiatives that will benefit the indigenous peoples of Guyana.
The waiting home was named after residents of Aramputa, Yvonne Janet Jacobus, a midwife who had served the people of the North Rupununi for over 50 years. Minister Lawrence said that Jacobus worked in the area of nursing and midwifery is a testimony to the vision being fulfilled of ensuring indigenous women have a fair chance as pre- and postnatal care and safe deliveries. Jacobus retired in 2007 and died earlier this year. For Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. When it comes to the names to include on the GCOM list, President David Granger is pushing, but Jagdeo is pushing right back. More from Wendell Jeffrey.
The reality that Guyana's political leaders are acting beyond the confines of the Constitution is being played out in the latest impasse over the selection of the GCOM chairperson. Opposition leader Barry Jagdeo is adamant that he will not be adding to the lists any of the names that President David Granger submitted. After the consequential orders from the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, on July 12th, the president was encouraged by the opposition leader to suggest names for the position. The president submitted 8 names. All of those names were rejected by Jagdeo. The president said over the weekend that he expects the opposition leader to include some of the names he suggested in the list of 6 names that will be deemed not unacceptable to him. So far, the president's negotiating team has shortlisted 4 names from Jagdeo's lists that the president says he has found to be not unacceptable to him. The other 2 names are yet to be decided on. The former president says that the Constitution does not give the current president the prerogative to have any suggestions to the list for the GCOM chairperson, while the president is saying that a refusal for his names of retired Judge Claudette LeBennett and Cassandra Alves to be added to the list for consideration is a recipe for gridlock. Earlier this month, the CCJ had ordered the 2 political factions to hammer out a solution to the problem and conduct elections in the next 3 months. Except for the exchange of letters, it seems that the talks have broken down between the 2 sides. For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks, Wendell. When we return, Puerto Rico governor will not seek re-elections after homophobic messages and chaos in Hong Kong as police fire tear gas and rubber bullets.
Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have so much waste to dispose of in the landfill? Well, composting can help us reduce the waste we dispose of by turning our organic waste into compost, which can be used to improve the quality of our soil.
Composting is very simple and convenient.
You can compost using organic waste such as vegetable skins,
or fallen leaves and cut grass and put this in a composting bin or pile.
Compost can help your garden grow healthy plants while reducing your volume of waste. It's a really good way to keep our communities clean and healthy.
So, let's all start composting our waste.
Find out how easy it is. Call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.gy. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Apostle Wade Ridley, founder of Restoration and Life Ministries, invites you to our 12th anniversary celebration taking place at the sanctuary located at 3864, 3865 Caneview Avenue, South Rhinebelt Gardens between David Rose and Green Hart Streets. Featuring our guest speaker, Apostle Claude Brooks. Come and enjoy music, dance. It's taking place Sunday, July 28th at 4 p.m. It's Restoration and Life Ministries' 12th anniversary celebration. All are welcome.
It's here again, the clearance Mega Mountain Sale, happening for one day only, Friday, July the 26th. Come down and enjoy 50% off selected items store-wide. Not forgetting an early 25% discount off all back-to-school items. For men, come down and enjoy 50% off Levi's jeans, sneakers, Kenneth Cole shoes, dress shirts, jerseys, short pants, and everything you need to give you that sizzling summer look. Not forgetting you ladies, enjoy 50% off selected sneakers, tops, dresses, jeans, short pants, shoes, and a whole lot more. Remember, this sale happens for one day only, Friday, the 26th of July. So make your way down to clearance and enjoy this amazing summer deal. Clearance, always keeping you in style.
Welcome back. Now for your regional news. On Saturday, 5 high-powered firearms and a cache of ammunition were discovered along a beach by officers. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service said in a statement that officers were conducting a mobile patrol in the area when they saw 6 men who appeared to be foreigners walking along the beach. Upon seeing the police vehicle, the men ran into varying directions into a nearby mangrove. The officers immediately gave chase and carried out a search of the immediate vicinity, where they observed 2 AR-15 rifles, 1 AK-47 rifle, 1 Tech-9 pistol, and 1 9mm pistol, together with 79 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 46 rounds of 5.56mm ammunition, 110 rounds of 7.62 ammunition, and 11 rounds of .380 ammunition. An investigation is ongoing. Puerto Rico Governor Ricardo Rossello has said he won't stand for re-election next year after more than a week of protests calling for his resignation. A trove of sexist, homophobic, and other profane messages between Mr. Rossello and his team were published on the 13th of July. That chat also included derogatory references to singer Ricky Martin's sexuality and offensive comments about the survivors of Hurricane Maria. Mr. Rossello apologized but has refused to step down before his term ends. The governor, whose term will end on January 2021, said he would also stand down as head of his new progressive party. And in international news, hundreds of thousands of pro-democracy protesters have rallied in Hong Kong once again over a proposed extradition bill they're demanding be withdrawn completely. The protest turned violent with riot police firing tear gas and rubber-coated bullets at the crowds, but demonstrators have vowed to continue their fight. Al Jazeera's Rob McBride reports from Hong Kong.
As police were warning they were about to clear the streets, protesters busily prepared the barricades that were meant to stop them. The protesters had laid siege to the Chinese central government's liaison office in Hong Kong, and police decided it was time to act. There was a tense standoff. Objects were thrown at the ranks of riot police, who then responded in force. Police fired multiple barrages of tear gas canisters as they made the protesters give up ground. Gradually, police have been edging forward and firing tear gas as they go, pushing the crowds further back from one barricade to the next. Some of the protesters are saying to leave these streets and fall back into the central district. Others are urging their friends to stand their ground as this chaos continues. It was a violent end to an otherwise peaceful protest, again attracting massive crowds. They took to the streets, chanting, "Go Hong Kongers, keep it up." But this is exhausting work through the summer heat.
I am tired and really hope to take a rest, but it's time for us to continue. And now is the summer of discontent.
The protesters are demanding the complete withdrawal of a controversial extradition bill that they say would allow China to take political opponents to face summary trial in mainland courts. Many see it as a further gradual erosion of Hong Kong's freedoms within China.
Fighting for something that we think is right and we should have it.
If we don't come out now, later on we won't be able to come out at all.
There's no justice from the government. That's why I have to protest.
Tensions were raised before this march with the discovery of bomb-making equipment which police say could be linked to the protest movement. And police had demanded that this march finish early. But as the numbers swelled, it became obvious there was no stopping the crowds. They once more surrounded government buildings and the police headquarters. The violent end to the day shows increasingly a small minority of protesters are willing to risk injury to themselves and to the police. Rob McBride, Al Jazeera, Hong Kong.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast. Visit our website at headlinenewsguyana.com for more news. Until then, see you tomorrow at 7 for another update. Take care.